and welcome back for the weekly pick a card. So today the main focus is going to be the SpiritSong tarot deck right here by Paulina Cassidy. Beautiful artist. I have a lot of her decks and I really love her work. So the pick a cards are from the major arcana, and we'll do some tarot and we'll also do some oracle cards as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to card number 1. Card choice number 1 is Shaman. The keywords for shaman are divine wisdom and spiritual power. So this is you being the shaman of your life and gaining all the divine wisdom and spiritual power around you to be of service in your life the way you want to be of service in your life. So we're going to draw quite a few tarot cards here. That's a really powerful, beautiful card. I really love her artwork. But to draw the shaman card means that you are really ready to be of service in a very profound way to the world. Give these a quick shuffle and a quick cut here. Okay, first card out. Knight of Shells. So shells are cups, and the knights are always younger, more action-oriented cards in the deck. And shells are cups, which makes them emotional. So this is basically the Knight of Cups. And this is can point to romantic invitations. It can also point to being led astray a little bit. Whenever the Knight of Cups comes up, sometimes it's it can point to a potential mate that's a little bit loves to kind of date around a little bit more than you may want. So if you're looking for a relationship at this time, and you come across somebody who you're really crushing on, be careful, because this person may not be as ready for a relationship as you are. And if you're just looking to interact and enjoy yourself, this could be a very great companion for you here. Let's go with the next card. Okay, 2 of Feathers. Feathers are swords. So in this deck, sorry about the light there. So the 2 of Feathers, 2s are always a collaboration, but with swords, 2 of Swords is kind of a stalemate situation. This card here says decisions and direction. So you want to really pick your direction and really pay attention to your choices right now, because to be in a shaman position is a position of power, and it's also someone who takes very seriously their priorities and is very good at removing things out of their life that are interfering with or just holding up your progress. So definitely pay attention to that, and that could play into this Knight of Cups. Now the keywords for this are charm and passion. I forgot to read those keywords. So like I said before, you know, this might be an interference into your overall goal right now. It could be an added benefit to your overall goal. You would know best which way, absolutely. So let's go ahead and see what else we've got here. We've got 9 of Shells, another cup card. So the 9 of Shells is a very abundant and prophetic card in the regard that this card says that you have reached some emotional success that eluded you for a very long time, and then it seems like within the last few weeks it just something absolutely clicked into place for you, and you've made this emotional transformation in your life, and you're headed in a direction that's so much more powerful and grounded in who you truly are and how you want to present yourself to the world. Really wonderful. I'm forgetting to read the keywords to these. This one is gratitude and fulfillment. So you're in a place of extreme gratitude and fulfillment, which is perfect for being on the path of the shaman. Okay, the traveler. This is in traditional tarot. This is the place of the Fool card. And the keywords are adventure and potential. So sometimes when you're stepping into a new place of power or a new realm for yourself, sometimes you really just gotta jump in and let yourself figure it out as you go. So I really am getting the vibe that that is the case for you in this reading. Just go for your dream, whatever it is, and allow all of the adventure into your life. And you'll figure it out as you go. And you'll make mistakes and you'll screw up. And all of that is perfectly okay. So the trick is letting yourself do it, of course. Okay, we've got the Queen of Crystals. Now, crystals in this deck are pentacles, coins, earth. So this is the Queen of Earth, which could not be a better fit for the shaman. And the keywords here are comfort and prosperity. So it is perfectly acceptable for you to be in a position of trading your wisdom and your guidance for money, for monetary value. We all have a right to be prosperous and opportunities to be prosperous. And we all want this, and yet there's so much jealousy in the world when people get it. So this is telling you, step into the comfort of prosperity. Allow yourself to believe in a higher level of prosperity for yourself. Excuse me, especially doing what you love. We all have the power to add something profound to this world, and your time has come. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh my goodness. Okay, the King of Shells, King of Cups. Kings are men who, the kings and queens are older people, and it can be a personality trait of yours or it can be a person in your life. But the kings and queens are have stepped into their power. They stand in their power. They act from their power. And the King of Cups rules the power of emotion and the power of the water signs. So we've got harmony and integrity for the key words of the King of Shells. And what better card could come right now? The King of Shells telling you that you are an authority and you know you're an authority. It's different to know you're an authority versus telling other people you're an authority. And we have to, I'm learning how to do that here with my channel, how to bring humility in with the information, because delivery is important. So coming from a place of power and confidence and integrity, and you have your heart in the right place to be able to be very successful at this goal of transferring the information that you want to transfer to the world. You are in such a place of power. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got the Queen of Acorns, which is the Queen of Wands. The wands are fire and very, very creative, amazingly innovative, creative people. So if this is you, this is telling you to step into your powers of creativity and allow your creativity to guide you and allow yourself to be as innovative as possible. You're very resourceful, and coming from a place of power is knowing that you are resourceful and that you can use the resources in your life and find new resources with just brainstorming sessions. So it's really time for you to gather up all the tools that you need to step in this new direction of the shaman and go for it. But you are going to have to get a few things together, of course. Okay. Oh, 1 second. The keywords are passion and creativity. I keep forgetting to read those because traditional tarot doesn't give you that, but I really love that about this deck. It's such a wonderful addition. Okay, up next, 5 of Acorns, which is the 5 of Wands. This is challenge and growth. So some of the people, 5s usually speak to, there's quite a few people involved in a situation that you're involved in, and this points to conflict because there are people within this situation who are not feeling heard. So if you're not feeling heard, maybe retreat or think of some creative ways that you can be heard, or maybe you need to remove yourself from this situation with this group of people altogether. Now, if you're being heard, maybe this is pointing to saying to you to make sure that you listen to the people that are important to you, because especially if you're having conflict, this points to you getting the message that they really need to be heard from you. So that is a great little tool. It seems like it's a negative card because it does point to conflict, but it also points to solutions, so it's just perfect. Okay, 6 of Crystals. And the crystals are, of course, pentacles and coins, earth. So you've got synergy and gratitude for the keywords of this card. So when everybody's listened to, then you have this synergy. None of us accomplish anything by ourselves, not even those among us who are shamans and gurus. We all need each other at some point. So to have this synergy and gratitude in your relationships is going to take you so far. So just the simple act of making sure that the people in your life feel valued and listened to is going to just skyrocket you at this time, okay? So that's it for the tarot cards. Now we're going to draw a Hidden Worlds card. I'm going to say this in all 3 readings today. I'm getting a new camera with a better microphone, so bear with me and my techie challenges, please, because I am cleaning up my act and I'm ordering it today. I've been putting away the money and I've got it now, so I'm ordering it today, yay, and I will sound, my voice of course is probably never going to sound any better than it sounds right now, but at least it's going to be more in tune and the sound quality of my videos will be better. So please just bear with me on that. And thank you for bearing with me on that. Okay, Hidden Worlds card. The Path of the Gods. You cannot get a more appropriate card for stepping onto the shaman's path. Decisions, meetings, and future plans. So this is all about your goals and your dreams, turning your dreams into plans now. It's time to make the decisions that are going to lock this in and solidify this in your life now, because the time has come for you to walk this path and to walk it powerfully and unapologetically. Now we're going to be pulling a card from the Journey of Love Oracle, and I just got these. I did a review on these, so it's on my channel here, and I hope to remember to. I'm going to say that I'm linking it to an end. I will make an end screen so that you can go right to it after this. This deck is really gorgeous. I'm just giving it a quick shuffle here. Okay. Quick cut. Oh, the Choice. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's so much synchronicity and synergy in this reading. It's unreal. So the choice is before you. And I think you've already made the choice. I just think that you may need to just give yourself a shove. shove yourself in the direction of the choice, because it's a powerful choice and it's going to affect a lot of people very positively for you to take action at this time. So what a really cool reading. This is a really amazing reading, and I feel so honored to have given this to you today. So I'm glad you stopped by, and I'm hoping that you come back. There's all kinds of fun stuff going on this channel. I do a lot of digs, a lot of excavations that are a series of digs. So there's all kinds of really fun spiritual content on here, and I invite you to like and subscribe to this channel. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Welcome to card choice number 2 of the reading of the week, featuring SpiritSong Tarot today. So here we go. Let's get started. Love. Okay, this is in the Major Arcana, the Lovers card, and Paulina has titled this one Love, and the keywords are choice and trust. So let love fill your heart is the message of this reading. And there's all different kinds of love, of course, all different kinds of relationship. So this is really an invitation for you to look at all the different directions in your life that love is coming to you, and benefit from those different directions and give back that love too. What a wonderful card. Let's see what else we've got here. We're going to be drawing quite a few tarot cards now. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'll give those a quick shuffle. All right, 10 of crystals. Crystals in this deck are pentacles, coins, which are earth. So 10 of crystals is stability and attainment. So a lot of the relationships you have in your life are either very stable or have the potential to be extremely stable, and you are in a position to attain so much of what you want through the power of love, through the power of talking to the people in your life and sharing those really those sweet moments together that just make for the most amazing memories, and being able to attain your dreams through the people in your life as well. So now we've got 10 of feathers, which feathers are swords in this deck, and 10s they're higher in numbers, so they're more about completion. And this card here is talking about recovery and transformation. So you've definitely going through some recovery and transformation in your life, and the power of love is going to help you through that so much. This is the most beautiful depiction of a snake that I've ever seen, and I'm not a huge fan, but I'm not opposed either to these wild and woolly creatures. But this is telling you, shed the old, shed the anger, shed the resentment, find a way to really let it go. And I'm not talking suppression, I'm talking get rid of, so that you can live your life to the fullest. It's time to really recover from the pain in your life and let love transform your life into the life that you want to live. Okay, up next, Queen of Feathers. This is the Queen of Swords. This is one of my all-time favorite tarot cards. And the Queen of Swords, in most traditional decks, she's holding a sword in one hand and her other hand is out and open to receive. And the message of the Queen of Swords is, yes, be battle ready, be ready to have to take action and set down boundaries and be firm and protect yours, you and yours, but also look for the win-win. The Queen of Swords is always looking for a win-win compromise, a situation where everybody gets what they want and everybody's heard. So very powerful card. Now the keywords for this are perception and truth. So our perceptions can really vary from the truth a lot. And, perception is reality. So each one of us is truly living in our own world because we're each bringing our perception of the world with us in everything we do. So maybe take the time to look at your perceptions around your relationships and the loves in your life, and maybe see how you can improve them and expand upon them, or maybe add more loving relationships to your life, all of those things. Okay, now we've got the Nine of Feathers, which of course is swords again, and this is perspective and self-empowerment. So this is while you're busy hearing the people in your life and making them feel valued and loved, make sure that you're doing the exact same thing for yourself. Look, if your perspective isn't working for you, maybe look at things in a different light or from a different direction so that you can gain wisdom and expand your ability to handle situations. I may have to take a break. My dogs are starting to bark here. And then, of course, the self-empowerment end of it. We all deserve self-love. And we all deserve to know that we're valued. So to give yourself that gift is profound. Okay, now we've got the Four of Feathers, which is the Four of Swords. And this is a very powerful message that we need to hear from time to time. And you are definitely needing to hear this today. This is sanctuary and rest. It's really time right now to take some time for yourself and to spend just some real quality time alone and, eat that food that you love. I'm not saying hurt yourself, but I am saying really, give yourself love. Have some of that delicious food and, let yourself have whatever tea or coffee or wine or whatever it is that you really like and enjoy a good movie. Really take some time to do something that you love doing right now. Give yourself the gift of some sanctuary and rest and rejuvenation. The Emperor. This is focus and stability. It almost looks like you're really rearranging your life and you're looking at what's working and what's not working. And you're taking the time to gain perspective on your relationships and what's going on in your life. And, the time to let go of toxicity is now. You deserve stability in your life. And the only way you're going to get it is if you go after it and take it. So sometimes we just have to reprioritize. Now we've got awakening with this beautiful peacock. The words are renewal and enlightenment. So this rest and sanctuary right here is really going to help to renew and enlighten your spirit. We're going to draw two more of these. We've got the Four of Crystals, which is the Four of Pentacles, and that's control and security. So it's really time for you to examine what's going on in your life and control it to the point where you are not participating in things that are not for your highest good, and you are not around people that are not for your highest good. It's really time for you to be lifting yourself up and giving yourself self-love and security. So this is the card of security here. Lovely card. You deserve to have control over your life. Okay, last tarot card, Five of Feathers. This is the Five of Swords. So it looks like you're going to be laying down some boundaries here in the near future. And the words for this are strategy and resilience. So just, when you're dealing with other people and you're setting boundaries, just make sure that they're heard. But more importantly, make sure that you're heard, and make sure that you're heard without having to lose your temper or scream or any of that stuff. And if you are in a position where you have to do that, walk away, because quietly walking away is going to say a heck of a lot more than standing and losing your cool. So just be mindful of that right now. You have other strategies that you can employ when you're setting down boundaries, and it looks like that needs to happen at this time. So now we're going to go ahead and draw a Hidden Worlds Oracle card. The Oracle card is Oracle. You drew the Oracle card. That's funny to me. Okay, Sacred Living, Spirit Speaking, and Intervention. So it is time for an intervention on your relationships, and it is time to eliminate toxicity in your relationships. And I found that in my life when this comes up, that sometimes I have to eliminate relationships themselves in order to release the toxicity out of my life, because I do not treat people in a toxic way today. And I did for a very long time. I didn't care about anyone. I didn't care about their feelings. I didn't care about the damage I did. And I care very much today. And I've gone through a transformation. But I've also come to realize that I deserve to be treated with respect and kindness and courtesy. And when I'm not getting those things, I will absolutely remove relationships that are not healthy for me. And I don't waste time at it either. So it's just been my journey. And it looks like you've got a little bit of that to do yourself, which is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful gift to give yourself, and you're so much better to be around, and all of that good stuff too. And you're already obviously on the path of that because you're here listening to this reading. Okay, now we're going to draw a Journey of Love card here. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. The theme of this reading is love, and it's all about relationships. And then you drew the Coming Together card. So something that I've had to do in my life is I've had to lose relationships that weren't healthy for me and not supportive of me. And I have been out interacting with people and getting around people of like mind. And I've really been building up my community with people who are like-minded and spiritual-minded and spiritually advanced and spiritually enhanced, and that are on a path of adventure and innovation and creativity. And it has been the greatest thing in the world for me today. I actually love my relationships today because I've done a lot of work on them, and I've got people in my life today who are absolutely amazing. And part of that is that I look at people as though they are amazing, because we are. And I get what I look for. If I'm looking for trouble and conflict, I'm going to find it. And if I'm looking for love and kinship and amazing people doing amazing things, I'm going to find that too. So it really is all about perception and perspective. This has been a really great reading. And I wanted to say real quick, I'm getting a new camera and a new microphone, so my sound quality is going to improve very soon. I would just ask that you stick with me on this journey and bear with my little techie shortcomings, because I'm always working on them and always improving upon what I'm doing. So I'm really glad you stopped by today, and I hope you have a wonderful, happy, fun-filled day, and I will see you next time. Welcome to card choice number 3 of the weekly reading featuring the SpiritSong Tarot this week. So here we go. The Magician is the theme of this reading here. And the key words of the Magician are willpower and creation. So whenever this card comes up, it's telling you that you have all the tools you need to succeed at what you want to succeed at. You may not know that you have everything you need, but you absolutely do. And anything that you need to get, you have the tools to get whatever resources can enhance your powers of the Magician. You have it all. You truly do. Okay, willpower and creation will take you very far. You've got a strong willpower. You just need to get on the path of creation with your dreams. Or dream, I should say. You've got one thing that you're really wanting to do, and this is about that thing, and it's time to create a path for that to happen. And if you're already on the path, it's time to, create solutions and expansion within and on the path. So let's go ahead and draw some more tarot here. Okay, King of Acorns. So acorns in this deck are wands, and wands are fires. So this is creative solution. This reading is really telling you it's time to really get into your creativity. Looks like you've got either some art to be making, or creative brainstorming, creative collaborating, something along those lines. The kings are in their own power. They are older generally. So this is telling you, yes, be in your power and know that you have everything you need. And then the keywords on this card are optimism and innovation. So it's time to get really innovative, and just if things are not looking good, or if they're looking like they're falling apart, then it's really important to stay optimistic, okay? And the kings are very good at being calm, and they're also very good, they're getting the message across to you that appearances are just that, they're appearances. So don't get locked in or trapped by appearances, because you can change that. Knight of Crystals. Okay, knights speak very much to action. There are times, though, when they say, sometimes you need to cool your engines. So let's see here. Knight of Crystals, the key words here are endurance and determination. So treat this like a marathon and not a sprint. Just treat this like a journey and enjoy the journey as you're going on it. And it's great to be concerned with the end result, but it's also really important to enjoy getting to the end result, okay? Now we've got Knight of Feathers, another knight. This is the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords is really telling you to take action. Get into action. You might be spending a little too much time contemplating and thinking about what you want to do, and the key here now is to act. So the words for this are action and focus. So I'm pretty new at reading with this deck, but I'm very well versed in reading tarot, so that's really funny. But keep your focus, get your goals and your priorities together, and just stay on that path, and you're going to be amazed at the cool things that are going to happen as a result of you taking action. Okay, next card. Two of Feathers. Okay, Two of Feathers always speaks to two or more people. It's also the beginning of situations. And the Two of Feathers can be, Two of Swords can be kind of a stalemate card, like you're at an impasse with someone or some situation in your life. And I would simply say to try to point yourself in a different direction, and this is going to resolve itself. But as long as you're locked in and focused on it, you're going to stay locked in. So turn your back on it. And then the key words on this are decisions and direction. So simply by making a decision to take a different direction is going to resolve this stalemate and make its power dissolve. But like I said, while you're totally zeroed in on the problem, you're just going to stay locked in. And it looks like you've been there for long enough. So just turn directions and it will resolve itself. Okay, 10 of acorns. Acorns are wands, which are fire. And 10s are the completion of a cycle. 10s are, you've come through so much, so many challenges and so much hardship and setbacks and just things getting in the way of what you're trying to accomplish. And you are coming out of that now. That is ending for you now. And things are starting to click into place at a very rapid pace. So the keywords here are responsibility and dedication. So just stay committed to the course and everything is going to be clicking into place for you. You know, we have that appearance issue. Things don't look like they're falling into place, but they are, according to these cards. So just remember that appearances are just that, appearances. Okay, 4 of shells. Shells again are cups. 4s, you've got the keywords are soul searching and reevaluation. So this is all part of confirmation of the same message that you're going to reevaluate what's working and what's not, and really stay committed to your goal. Get rid of the stuff that's not working, of course. Okay, now we've got 6 of shells, which is the 6 of cups, this is a very powerful connection with another person. This is usually a past life connection. So somebody that you're really kindred with can help you right now. So the keywords here are sentiment and joy. So get with those people because they'll recharge your batteries and you'll recharge theirs, and it'll be a very powerful regeneration of energy for both of you, okay? And this is somebody that you just love so much, and whenever you're around each other, you've just got this total kinship together. So spend some time with whoever this is here. Okay, 2 more tarot. The Empress. The Empress is always, these older women in tarot to me always speak of stepping into your power. They're always telling you that, hey, you need to have confidence and faith in yourself now. Okay? Don't, if you're stuck in a place where you're asking other people's opinions before you act, stop it, because your inner gut, and I'm singing to the choir, I'm sure, but your inner gut is the master of your decision-making power. And it's great to get feedback. I'm not saying don't get feedback, but I am saying that you have the final say and that you have good decision-making powers. All you've got to do is trust yourself. Okay, the keywords for this are beauty and abundance. So surround yourself with beauty and abundance. Go into beautiful environments. Go to beautiful restaurants, beautiful gardens. Put yourself in an environment of prosperity and abundance and wealth and just soak it all in. There's places all over that we can access that feeling of prosperity and beauty and abundance. Okay, and the last tarot for this reading is the Hermit. So like I was just saying, you are the final decision maker. The Hermit always tells us to look within for the answers. Okay, meditation. So the key words on this are contemplation and wisdom. So they fall in alignment beautifully with the word meditation. What a great reading this is. This is all about you having the power to do whatever you want. Okay, we're going to go ahead and draw a Hidden Worlds Oracle card and a Journey of Love Oracle card also. Okay, this is Hidden Worlds. Okay, returning home. And the message is transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome. So I do believe that we live many, many lifetimes on this earth, and I do believe that we are conscious in between lifetimes and that we make choices to accomplish certain things while we're here. So you're very much on this path of transitioning and realizing that there's a lot more to life than just what appears in our focus right now. This speaks to that whole attitude of, I'll believe it when I see it. You're one of those people that sees it and therefore believes it because you see it. You know, you have a much stronger inner knowing. And the funny thing about that message, when people have that attitude around me, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, it's like, well, you're breathing oxygen that's keeping you alive that you have never seen or ever will probably see. So there you go. I like that argument very much because we all need oxygen and none of us see it. Except when the wind's blowing. Then we see evidence of it, but even then we don't see it. Okay, Journey of Love card we'll be pulling here. Now this deck is really a gorgeous deck and I got it on sale and it was such a score. Sweet Soul Rising. So always know that anytime we lose someone from this earth, that we never lose them entirely. They are always with us. And sadly, you know, whenever I lose anyone, they become my army of angels, and I never want anybody to join that club. But I have a very powerful army of angels, and those people that we've loved and lost, we really haven't lost them. We've just, you know, when we pass, we lose our physical body, but we don't lose our consciousness, so we don't lose our powers to communicate. Our powers to communicate change, for sure, because we don't have the vocal cords of being in a physical body. But this is just about listening to the universe and listening to your ancestors and listening to the people that you have lost in this life, because they are always going to communicate with you. It's our job to know how to listen to them. And this is also a transcendence of your soul. It's the embodiment of you coming into your power and transcending into that power in a full and really abundant way. So this is your reading for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm really glad you stopped by. I wanted to say real quick that I'm getting a new camera with a better microphone, so my sound quality is going to improve very soon, and I'm so glad that you're sticking with me through my little techie shortcomings. But I would ask that you continue to do that, because I'm constantly and always trying to improve, and my sound quality is the next on the list. So I'm just really glad that you're sticking with me, and I hope you have a really fun and wonderful day, and I will see you next time.